Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Can he finish? Well, there's an early warning shot across the bow. And we have our very first corner. Doku getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he's running through, swept in. And he's quick to get it clear again. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And he cuts out the supply. Adeyemi. Kukçu. Szoboszlai. And here's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Villa. And it's Szoboszlai. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. Adeyemi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
First quarter of an hour gone. Corner number 2 then. And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Batistuta. And here's Foden. Kukçu! Goal! Milan! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Played out wide. That's a sharp pass. Hakimi knocks it into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nicely shaped ball. Neatly clipped into space. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Takes aim and crosses. And he gets rid of it. Takes a shot. Oh, that was venomous. And that's put paid to a promising move. Cannavaro makes the interception. Now that's well seen too. And it's made its way to him. Now, can they get him away? Doku tries a cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Conte.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Milan are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looking for options for movement. Caicedo receives it in a... goes for a shot! Quality ball. Oh, they can break here. Matches Nunes with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Matches Nunes has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Not the most accurate pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bobs him off it and wins back the ball. Matches Nunes, gets good distance on it. Looking to play him in. That's good vision. That's a decent clearance. Conte ploughing through the middle. Now it's Villa. This looks promising. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He rises! Crossbar comes to the rescue. It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Number 10,
Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome
could be danger here. Chance! Big moment! Massive goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And the first half is done. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
And we're underway again.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Great vision. It's a threatening ball. And Park Ji-sung! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Foden. He is through here. Threads one in. He's having a shot! Matches Nunes can get it clear. Park Ji-sung with a beautifully timed run. And this is Park Ji-sung.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Park Ji-sung! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now it's Villa. So what can they make of this? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Szoboszlai.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's well spotted. Milan really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense.
And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's there to get it away. It's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, Matthias Nunes. Number 14, Doku. Number 18, Adeyemi.
Jimenez.
Number 10.
Oh, no joy this time. Pass somewhat off target. Muleka providing an outlet. He gets big.
Number 2, Jimenez.
Conte.
Number 20, Rafinha.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Number 40, number
Rafinha.
15, Maradona.
Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Foden. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Played back to the goalkeeper. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tries to pass it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Looking to go deep.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Foden. Milan have it back and can go again. Kirkchu. And that's a good... Tries a shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Mbappe was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
And he welcomes it in. Cross into the box. Shot, surely! And he's taking no chances there. Looking for the run. Batistuta gets into a good position. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Sabani lays it forward. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get it through? Oh, easy pickings there. Plays a sharp little ball here. Here's foul. Chance for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Has a look and plays it forward. Foden, he's away. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Batistuta gets flagged offside.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Nice looking ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
And it's pulled. Header! And he's following up! And again! And yes, it's there! They have stolen level at the last! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Who do you think? Isaac! Goal! Milan! Ideal start!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry and great confidence.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So, a breakthrough already. Always onto this. He's got away. Real chance here. Decent chance! Sticks it away! 2-0 and in next to no time. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter.
And the keeper's given it away. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Szoboszlai. It's a pretty loose pass. Out to the left it goes. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Barella. Now that's well seen too. That's a sharp pass. Messi. This looks promising. Oh, it's a great ball here. Milan look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. He's found the way. It's Asa! It's anyone's ball now. Danger averted for now. Goes looking wide. Very nicely done. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Guardiola, who does have an assist to his name. And now the breakaway. Good ball over the top. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Barella did just about enough to come out of... Oh, what's he... And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Tries from a long way out. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Played with finesse. Oh, played right into his path. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's put paid to a promising move.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, super ball! That is ended up in no man's land. Roll! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Kirkchu crosses it in here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Can he get it through? Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Now it's Azar. And it's Stojkovic. Barella. And it's Juranovic. Great vision. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Milan heading to... Could be danger here. Tries a shot. That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And we have our very first corner. Szoboszlai! And the keeper threw out a limb. It's their second corner of the game. And he's gone backward here. And he's had a hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Cucurella. Now it's Azar. Adams cuts it out.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Szoboszlai is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Big chance! And he should have made it 4.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Defending was strong and firm. Guardiola. Raul. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Milan absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Milan, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Guardiola. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Barella. Beckham. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Messi. Now that... And Batistuta! They've done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Cucurella. And Stojkovic. Van Dijk. Shifted upfield. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. So, third corner of the game. Nice interception, well timed. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi succumbs to the pressure. "60 minutes played. Chips it through. Batistuta picks it up out wide. Lovely feet. Batistuta's cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's Kukçu. Kukçu! And he's missed it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. No, that's been intercepted. Szoboszlai. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. And here's Szoboszlai. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Batistuta. That's the keeper's ball. Kukçu. Now it's come to nothing. Cucurella. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rijkaard. Beckham. Nicely shaped cross. Guardiola. And it's Guardiola. Caresses it through. Look at the space. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Things look... Oh, shooting chance! And that has faded wide.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Hazard. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he was quick to react. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi has it out wide and in space. Keeper's dealt with that. Now it's Mbappe. Neatly clipped into space. That is good alertness. Played out towards the right wing. Nicely weighted ball. Now what about this cross?
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more...
He's had a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
And it's Hazard. Spread out to the left. Hazard. It's Hazard!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He is through here! And he stands tall, impenetrable. Great ball, and he's in here! That's a good ball, and he's following up! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he's lost his man here. Hazard! Oh, taken with style. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Barella. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Milan definitely impressing me here, especially the way...
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Milan cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. And here's Mbappe, played out to the right. Valverde. And here's Yamal.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Searching pass he's played there. Spread out to the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Batistuta! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Valverde. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Look at this, and the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence. Shot could be on. Out to the right. No, that's been intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Yamal. Timber going vertical. Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That's beautifully weighted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. Played down the flank. That is ended up in no man's land.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Cross needs to be good. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
And it's Azar. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Hernandez. Now that looks a decent ball. Hazard. Well, there's the clearance. Batistuta. And that is as far as they're going to go. Yamal. And that's gone loose. Hakimi. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a sharp pass. That's a good ball out wide. Now that's well seen too. Another chance from a corner. Deftly away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi is the guilty party there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. Adams. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Yamal. Tries to play it through. Might be danger here. Chance for a shot! It's there! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that should get the job done. Batistuta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Nicely shaped ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And here's Batistuta. He's found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hernandez gets a foot in here. And it's Azar. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Kukcu. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Mbappe. Rudiger. 60 minutes played. Now it's Batistuta. Looking for the run. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Yamal. Mbappe. That's an excellent interception. Oh, super ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Can he finish? They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That has been cut short. Azar. He's had a shot! It's out for a goal kick.
Cambio di giocatori.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, they want to win this, Peter, plain and simple. Seal promotion right here, right now.
Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Timber carries the ball down the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he's onside. He's having a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Musiala is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Can he get it through? And he plays one through. And the finish! Park Ji-sung.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Hazard. Oh, that's delightful. Now it's Messi. Now it's Lewandowski. Great vision. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that is out of play. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Aimed beyond the defence. Lewandowski. Matheus Nunes. And he's managed to get free. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Oh, that's well spotted. Park Ji-sung. Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And now the breakaway. That's at the end. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny. Milan do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Milan cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And again! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
A searching ball out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's been drilled in. Cannavaro gets it away. The ball's gone astray. Batistuta becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that simply never wavers.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Szoboszlai. Rice wins the duel this time. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Batistuta. That's the keeper's ball. Rice. Eder Militao can get it clear. Raul. Oh, important interception.
Well, he was given the time and room, and it
Has a shot! And that has fair fizzed. Out to the right. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Kokchu. And here's Azar. Great vision. Well read, and the danger is averted. Over to the left. And he was quick to react. Hakimi knocks it into space. Hazard. Nuno Mendes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Azar. And here's Isak. Isak unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Conte. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's a little off target. Always onto this. Isak! Oh, split-second reaction.
Isak clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Raul. Oh, no joy this time. Conte. Looking for the run. Batistuta looking to penetrate opposition lines. Hernandez. Can he get on the end of this? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Conte. Hernandez. He can run onto that. And this is Batistuta. Here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. And he's managed to get rid. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. What a throw in. Conte. The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Rice. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Batistuta. And he's worked it through. And this is Hazard. Threads one in. And he welcomes it in. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rice. Raul chasing after it. And it's Soboslai. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Here we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And the pass is intercepted. Spread it left. And this is Batistuta. Tries to pass it through. Kukcu is always looking to break lines. Nuno Mendes. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well timed, excellent interception. Hernandez for Szoboszlai. Nicely weighted ball. Batistuta gets into a good position. Cross flung in towards the middle. Milan have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. Lille are looking to go forward now. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Simons, can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
It's a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Isak. Azar. He's got away. Isak. Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Milan have their third corner. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Lille have the chance to go the other way. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And he's only too happy to take that back. Isak. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
He's gone for goal. Kukcu. Isak is onto this. And he's been shifted off. Oh, what a mistake!
Changement en cours.
Another throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out... And Messi! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Now it's Raul. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi. He has a look up. And a chance! Yes, it's there! Finally, the crucial opener.
Now that's just down to great character, Peter. It's so tempting to become disheartened having been pegged back once, but to do it all over again, that's fantastic.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And it didn't take him long, just sitting on the... Forlan! Oh, and that should have been two.
Forlan really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's playing... And the shot! And that would have won it.
Hakimi really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
And he's picked it up out wide.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect?
Shot a goal! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Desperate defending required here. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Forlan. Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end. A probing pass. And this is Forlan.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's a pretty loose pass. Ricci. And he plays one through. Raul receives it in a wide position. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Foden. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan have done it, a promotion.